The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op.
Hello, everybody,
My name is Duke Clark.
and welcome to the TrapNerd Sports Podcast. I just told you my name, so we're not going to go over that again. Here with my guys, as always, Harry and Joe.
I'm over
late
here now.
as hell. And
noodle.
in Harry's normalcy
You
is
look
the
good,
only
Messi,
winner to come on the podcast
Hey,
today
you.
because the Bills and Packers suck. So we had to invite
The Bills and
DaQuan.
Packers suck?
Yeah,
You guys lost?
yeah, we both lost.
Damn.
So we had to invite a winner on the show, and the Steelers won. So we invited our buddy DaQuan. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. There's something I want to talk about. I'm just joking. I'm just happy
No,
to
go
be
on,
on the
get
show.
it out. Get it out.
But someone giggled on this show last week. And someone said we should give up TJ Watt.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the rest of the trade. They said we should give up TJ Watt and 3 other first-round picks. And I want them to apologize to me because
And
that
Pickens,
man
who
is
won the
different.
game.
That man is different.
Who's different?
We had a whole game where we couldn't do anything. And we won. And I almost shed a tear.
I can see it in your
I'm
eyes.
proud of you guys.
I'm not going to take that high road and pick on the guy for talking crazy to me all week.
I was not talking crazy.
And
to you.
Caleb was looking trash on
And
Saturday,
Caleb-
too. That's the crazy
And
part.
I got the first
It's all right.
time to really look at Caleb, and I'm sitting here like, wow, this guy's losing to Arizona. This is nuts.
He really looked horrible. This shit was crazy.
Damn, he lost to Arizona, but he's about to go to Arizona.
He beat him, though.
They won, but it was
Yeah.
not good.
He would never lose to Arizona.
that's
He
right.
just didn't look good.
It felt like he lost.
It's kind of when you don't blow Arizona out. It's kind of.
I just got to tell you, I had the under in that game. The score, I would have won. But they, I don't know if that was a blocked field goal or
It was just a botch snap.
it was
from
just
like
a
20 yards
I'll
out.
tell
from
you
a
this
20-yard
much.
field goal.
No one believes in Caleb more than my man Harry. I was like, yo, bro. He's like, no, it's impossible. They're going to score. Bet. No, they're going to score. Bet. No, they're going to score. This ain't real.
I kept betting them to score the next drive, and they won it. It was wild.
When they were down, it was never even positive bet to like take them live bet. Was it like money?
Even
line.
if they're up, it's not positive.
well, obviously if they're up, it's not positive.
You saw the money line.
But, yeah,
It's always minus odds though. I feel like for them to score.
yeah, because they knew
No,
they were
not
going
to score to win.
Oh, to
That's what you're
win.
talking about, yeah.
So maybe he shouldn't go to Pittsburgh because if DeMond watches him, he just sucks.
No, it's
'Cause
not- it's
fir-
not
first
that.
5, 6
Like I said,
games, he's just out here.
Because of the hype, like I said, I don't really acknowledge college football because all my heroes grew up to be nothing. And I like Reggie Bush and Tebow. Reggie Bush and Tebow are no one in the NFL. So
Tebow swerve. Homie,
But,
watch out for them.
Reggie
waves.
Bush
I would
would've
give up a
been-
lot of firsts for him right now. I'm just TJ Watt. You don't mention his name.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man, I'm sorry.
You are no longer allowed to say TJ Watt
Yeah, that's all.
ever again.
I'm trying to tell you, if TJ was in Buffalo, you guys have 4 Super Bowls right now. 4.
Yeah.
4 in a row. In a
But-
row. That guy's special.
That's because we have Josh Allen, though.
No. Josh Allen would wear TJ Watt's jersey. That's what would happen.
All right, well, I still stand by.
I understand.
I still stand by what I said. But
Just no giggling this week.
yeah, you know what? You guys play the Ravens good. It's all right, and the Bills lost, so I can't really talk shit.
I don't like that loss. You guys should have went there earlier. The London Jags are one of the best teams in the NFL.
Yeah, the London Jags never
Honestly.
lose, and we just never beat the Jags. The Jags, we just
We
can't
didn't
beat
even
them.
score a touchdown
They-
last time we played. We improved, honestly.
Yeah, they beat us in the playoffs. We can't beat the Jags. I don't know what it is.
ETN looked like the way he was doing.
Look like Barry Sanders.
Oh my goodness!
That last touchdown, he just like bends down. It's like that's all you got to do to make people miss now.
Jake was asking me today. He was like, "What do you think I should offer for ETN?" I'm like, "Dude, maybe your team." Because dude looked amazing versus the Bills.
Yeah, I mean the Bills just looked flat for 3 quarters.
You look flat.
I do look flat.
Just the jet lag, man. I really do believe that had a big factor into it.
It just was annoying though. At the end of the game, 45 seconds, 80 yards, touchdown.
Well, the whole fourth
No
quarter.
big deal. That's annoying to me. Like you can't do that
I feel like
at any
I'm starting
other
to see
point of
all
the game.
teams do that now. It's so annoying.
yeah, it's mad
that
annoying.
2-minute offense is just what they should be running the whole game, but they don't want to. They want to control clock. They don't want to put up points.
Sign
too
me up for the
fast.
2-minute drill the whole game.
Right.
To score fast. I mean, that's what we were doing the 3 games before. We were just scoring in 2 minutes on everyone.
That's what we should do.
They retired, man. I don't know. It was worse than the loss, though. Matt Milano's fucking down now. He's out for no. They haven't confirmed yet, but he's probably. They did confirm it.
Yeah.
Last I saw, they didn't. They just said he's getting surgery and
Oh, maybe not then. I thought it said season ending.
They said it's probably it's a fractured leg, and then there might be damage to the tendons too. If there's damage to the tendons, it's guaranteed out for the season. And then DaQuan Jones, who's been super good this year, they don't know if he's out for
pec injury.
Yeah, they don't know how long he's out. And then hopefully Rousseau we had practice squad players on our defensive line and our defensive backs.
There's a dude I never even heard of, Kingsland Johnson or some shit.
No, he's been around. I think 2 years we had him. It's like Kingsley. It's a weird last name.
No, it's like Johnson.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah.
I just want to apologize to Joe for hating Gabe Davis. The dude's consistently just been busting my ass, I guess.
Yeah, it was. It's trash, and I hope some of our defense is back.
Did you confirm
Von
Kingsley
Miller
Johnson?
Kingsley Jonathan.
Oh, same thing.
It's still a normal name.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not
man.
a normal last name.
You want to know why you couldn't remember that?
Crazy name, Jonathan.
You want to know why though?
Who has the last name Jonathan?
Hey man,
his name should be Jonathan Kingsley.
Great.
That
Now
shit
we're gonna
doesn't
get
make
hate
no
from
sense.
everyone that has the last name Jonathan.
Which is probably 3 people in the whole planet.
Oh my
I've never heard of that last name.
I can't think of it either.
Yeah.
Taron Johnson.
Johnson, not Jonathan.
Oh.
Nah, yeah, I really never heard Jonathan before.
I'll go look it up right now. How many people have the last name Jonathan?
It's the 1,738th most common last name in America.
You doing a Taylor Swift segment today?
No, we're done with Taylor Swift.
You think the Bills are done?
No, why would they be done?
No, I'm just asking.
It wasn't that bad of a game, bro.
No, I was talking about the injuries.
Rousseau will be back. Von Miller only played 23%. He'll get his snap count up. Shaq Lawson will be back.
All right, man.
We'll be all right. I mean, like I said, I'm worried about the playoffs. Can we get by without Milano and White in the playoffs? Because they make it work every year. We have crazy injuries on the defensive side every year and somehow still win 13 games, but then we play Pat Mahomes or Burrow, and they just toast our shit. So
At least neither of them are looking.
We got Josh Norman back though.
Josh Norman came back just to get. I mean, we're not playing. It's not like we're playing the Titans next week, but he literally got back. He came back just to get tossed one more time.
Who's your next game?
He's on the practice squad.
Our next game is Giants. We're gonna dominate them without a
Maybe.
defense. We can play all our practice squad
my
guys.
son Danny Jones.
This dude, he
gonna
would
be time.
live for Danny Jones to beat you guys.
He's gonna get like -3.
No, it's not. It's only -3.
No, Daniel Jones will get -3. You guys are minus like 12 or something.
Oh, I was about to
I think
say.
14.
Yeah, they should flex that game.
Yeah, I don't. You guys definitely
They
should be on a Wednesday or something.
We played the Dolphins at 1 p.m. and then we played Giants at 8:20 on a fucking Sunday night. It's so the NFL.
Dable
But it's because the Giants were supposed to be good. Only you knew that they weren't going to be
They're
good.
garbage. There's
Barkley's
nothing
back
good.
though. What ETN do? Oh.
If our defensive
ETN
line's
did,
back,
though.
we had a great offensive or defensive line against the run before.
Yeah, I feel like the
week.
Jags O line is just way better than the Giants O line.
Yeah, and I think Lawson and Rousseau were just like a weak injury. I think they'll both be back.
They probably want to leave the country or something.
Probably. They're like, I'm not playing.
Oh, maybe they can't.
Why?
I don't know.
So maybe they're criminals. Why are they criminals?
What if they don't have passports?
Doesn't have anything to do with their
Why does it
skin
have to be a
complexion,
criminal?
does
Why can't they just not have passwords?
it? Why would they not have a passport?
Maybe they don't
Millionaires.
believe in getting.
What's going on?
Maybe they don't.
All right, well, now we got to talk about the Packers because what the fuck was that, man?
We're the youngest team in the league, bro.
Every time they lose, the youngest team in the league.
You didn't think we were going to go through growing pains?
I finally put some money on some football. Easy. Packers win under. The under smacked.
I'll give them one excuse and one excuse only. My guy is out. Aaron Jones, one of my favorite running backs, is out. That's the only excuse I can give them. That's it.
They were young.
No, I can't do that anymore. You told me Jordan Love was good.
He is,
I
man.
believed it. I watched all of his games. He was pretty good. And then once I traded for him, he was horrible. So
Through 5 games, he has like identical stats to Rodgers through 5 games. And he would have
There's no
smoked
way
them.
Rodgers' completion percentage was ever that low. I know you don't.
They might not have put that up there.
I know you don't care about completion percentage, but
I know because my son be taking chances. Even though yesterday I hate how conservative our offense was besides like long
they
passes
took
to
too
Watson.
long.
I was gonna text you guys.
They should have been doing that in the first
Yeah,
half.
completion percentage isn't on here. That's hilarious. Rodgers 2-3, Love 2-3. Rodgers 9 touchdowns, 2 rushing. Love 8 passing, 3 rushing. Rodgers 6 turnovers, Love 6 turnovers. Rodgers 12-09, Love 1,083. Rodgers 82 rush yards. Love at 109. And if Love would have done anything yesterday, his games he would have been way better than Rodgers through 5. He just was horrible yesterday.
He just takes 4 games of tape, I guess, man.
You guys,
that is the concern that they were talking about. Is they now defenses have a few games of tape on him and he looks lost. So
you guys
we'll
beat
see.
the Bears and who else?
The Saints.
That's so crazy. Like the Saints is, I like that you guys beat the Saints. I just can't believe you guys lost to ATL in Vegas.
Yeah, I didn't mind the loss to Atlanta because we just choked in the 4th. I just can't believe we lost to Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
Like with our defense playing so well. Like, they got an interception that Love threw right to the guy. They took it back to our 10 and just had to kick a field goal. Like, I thought our defense played really well, but we're a bad team right now. So
I think you guys got a bright spot, though. At least Dylan looked.
Yeah, Dylan looked
way
better. Once the
better.
calendar turned October, he improved.
Guess who didn't start Dylan for the first time all year and started Watson and Dobbs?
Watson
and Jordan Love.
Watson knew what he had
Don't
to do.
ever disrespect Dobbs, man. Something weird was going on.
I'm not disrespecting
Dobbs
him.
is like that.
I hope he's like that. I just need Jordan Love to be good because if Watson and Dobbs don't do good because he sucks, I'm kind of screwed.
The only thing I'm mad about is that Watson, on a couple of those jump balls, he just, like, he don't fight for him. I don't know, like, that interception at the end of the game, like, that dude was 5'9" or some shit.
And the ball was like poking out.
He seems like
he could have grabbed that.
He just wanted to sell the interference so bad that he didn't fight for the ball. It kind of annoyed me.
He also seems like run. He don't got no slow down, no get ready for the ball.
Yeah.
He's just like, you hit me in the dime, or I'm not.
Or I'm not going to make a play. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too. I don't know. I'm not going to call people out, but I know Steve told me he had someone texting him telling him like Jordan Love sucks and Christian Watson was wide open. Love should have got it out for the game winner. He was like Mahomes or Allen would have made that throw. So we're going to compare the two best quarterbacks in the league, the faces of football, to a man in his 6th start of his career.
Yeah, let's call him out.
Like Max Crosby's in his face. He stepped up. He took too long. I get it. He's a fucking rookie basically.
And Crosby
This
was
is his
on
rookie
his
year, really.
ass.
Like, bring up Josh Allen stats his rookie season then. I
Nah.
bet you that same dude was like, Josh Allen sucks. The Bills are going to suck for another 20 years, and now he's happy. He don't even deserve Josh Allen. Fans like that should never have Josh Allen.
That's the one
Or
thing
like
I
the beginning
say.
of the year when everyone was like, "Oh,
yeah. He turns it over too much. He sucks, and now I hate that. I can't
start
stand
Kyle
those people.
Allen." I've seen people saying all kinds of shit.
If
I'm
you
going to
said
start saying
Kyle
names
Allen,
soon,
I want
though.
you to jump off a bridge.
You
That's
never hear what I
insane.
said about Josh Allen?
What'd you say?
I don't think gold jacket approved.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. I mean, look at the man now.
He's that dude.
You guys finally caught on. Me and Harry already knew. I know. We're here for you.
Touch me.
Like, yeah, like Jordan Love sucked yesterday. That's okay. We're going to be fine. Our
It's not
Super Bowl
okay.
window's not open yet.
I lost some money. So fuck
And
that.
first of all, LaFleur, the play calling this shit's horrible.
I
Does
almost
he call
texted
the
the group.
plays?
No,
He's gotta
Canada.
have something to do with it.
Canada was
Canada
texting him.
text him what to do.
That shit was horrible. Then we're finally running the ball, and then we stopped running the ball. We started doing play action bombs and shit.
I was starting to
after
get
we
a-
started running it. I don't know.
Well, you should use the run to set up the play action, but yeah, they did. I was gonna text you like, this is who Joe thinks Dorsey is. Like
Yeah.
that was like,
I said that yesterday. Run screen play.
I didn't want to rub it in, so I didn't text you, but it was like,
But it's really not a rub in to me. That's the thing. Like, I love my team, but we are the youngest team in the league. Like, I'm cool with where
I was
we're at.
getting
the name of this episode is the Packers are the youngest team in the
Not to
league.
mention our starting two line after Quay Walker left, we had our starting two linebackers out. Like, I don't know what to tell people.
One's just sitting on my IR.
Like, the Bills got all these injuries. I hear about them. But when Green Bay has all these injuries, you don't hear about them. They're just like, oh, the Packers suck, but the Bills got injuries. I respect that.
I think this is
No, not you. I'm just saying. That's just people's motive. Oh, the Bills lost. We got all
Yeah,
these
it's a
excuses.
motive.
You know?
No.
Bills got excuses. Packers lose with the youngest team that's in the first year without Rodgers. They suck.
Excuses.
Enjoy Jacksonville.
Can't.
Enjoy
All up in your
Jacksonville.
guys' shit. Okay? Travis Etienne.
Listen, someone made you mad, and you're coming and taking that out
Man,
on
that's
us.
wild.
You won't
Because
even.
you guys are Bills fans, so I see that.
You
in
won't
your
even call.
eyes.
You won't even call them out on the pod. You're just taking it
That's
out
what
on
happens.
us.
I try to separate my good Bills fans from the bad ones. I always got to hit up Joe and be like, bro, I'm sorry. But then, like, if Dom's there, I got to be like, yo.
All right. Well, talk about the Steelers, man. You won. Just get your shit off.
You guys are the 3 seed right now.
It's crazy.
You know what?
What's it go?
Our defense is
Chiefs.
you know what
Dolphins,
really bothers
Steelers?
me is that the Houston game, our defense really didn't even give us a chance. And then this game against Lamar Jackson,
My son CJ Stroud.
there's a lot of drops over there in Baltimore, though. Like that Aguilar play. I almost threw my controller at the TV. And then this dude just dropped it. I couldn't believe it.
Aguilar's known for that.
I want Canada gone still. because Pickett literally audibles to that touchdown. So
The
now we don't
Pickens
know,
touchdown?
does this kid have the smarts? Is this kid good? Is Canada really holding him back? Because that's a huge play. Normally, he could just be like, let me listen to Canada.
Who do you throw it to? Another dude that
Another guy
should've
you
been
wanted in a trade. Who smoked. He smoked the
Pickens.
Ravens.
Well, no one loves Pickens more than me. I've been on here.
Pickens is
what do you mean, nah?
Pickens
I'm
is a
so
dog.
dumb. I
Beginning
love
of the
Pickens.
year,
I love Pickens so
you
much
were
that
off
I took
Pickens.
Pickens over. When was
Joe
I
was
off
on-
Pickens?
Joe loved Pickens.
I got Pickens. Not more than I did. I took Pickens over
You
fucking
don't like
Garrett
that guy
Wilson.
more
I'm
than
sorry.
me.
I find it hard to believe that you love Pickens. You wanted him and T.J. Watt plus 3 other firsts for a guy who was struggling with Arizona. I'm sorry. I can't believe
What
that.
about the other fucking
find-
4 games?
I'm sorry.
Look at yeah. Come on, man.
He was struggling against Arizona. I don't care what he did.
Arizona's nice. They're not.
What do they rank?
I don't think they're ranked.
Oh,
I think they've won like 3 games in the past 6 years. They're really bad. Not
better
that
than
bad.
ASU.
Like 5-6 years ago, they were all right.
They're better than ASU.
No, they're not.
All right.
I think
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
Dude, yeah, they'll smoke y'all
We
shit.
held up with the USC.
I want to
too.
see
They'll dunk
more
on y'all.
Pickett trying to save his job. Also, I want to see more of him
Making bigger
taking
plays?
it. No. I want to see him calling more audibles. Because the one thing before Big Ben left, even though his elbow was shot, like
He'd
he
take
was
over.
when he would call his plays, and it'd be towards the end of the game when they let Big Ben do it, we'd move the ball with ease.
Peyton Manning
When
says
Canada
no one
had
does
nothing
that
to do
anymore.
with the cause, we weren't running these stupid reverse. We weren't running it on second down every time. Every second down, it's a run.
I believed in y'all this week, though. I texted the group
And
and
you
changed
did-
my
and
pick
you
on
believe
to
Houston was gonna beat
Baltimore
us. I
from
don't-
Baltimore.
You might be onto something. You might know what's good with us. Because I don't know why you thought Houston was going to beat us.
We're on buys this week. Our teams,
Yeah.
Green Bay and Pittsburgh, are chilling.
Houston's
that's
clapped
killing
y'all
me.
shit, too. I was mad onto something.
I know. I don't even understand. I still couldn't believe it. That's what my status was. How did Houston embarrass us?
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't that we just won.
I know. Oh.
What? You guys all stare at me, man.
You're the host.
Yeah.
Say something.
They're great.
Move on or something.
I'm letting you guys talk. What do you mean?
What do you guys want to move to?
Caleb
TrapNerd.
Williams, man. I just
Oh,
want
yeah.
to talk about him all day.
Is that what you want to talk about?
Okay.
The way he sells those Wendy's burgers in the commercial.
Yeah.
No, them burgers are fired, too.
How many burgers has TJ Watt sold? That's what I want to know.
He does Subway.
Does he do Subway?
You
I
want a
only
foot
see
long?
Justin Herbert and Pat.
Do you want a
Maybe
foot
not.
long?
Him and JJ Watt, I think we're on one.
No, seriously. Would you like a foot long?
No. What games do you want to go to next? Atlanta beat Houston. Atlanta's like the most up and down team
Oh,
in the
should,
world.
let's
Yeah,
go right
Ritter
to the
cooked.
49ers.
Chicago.
Oh yeah,
that
we
was-
go. Chicago.
That was impressive.
They beat the shit out of Washington. It's like there. You could tell that his job was on. You ever see the videos with, like, name a rap verse where someone's like rent was due?
Yeah.
That was Matt Eberflus. He said, like, my job. I'm about to get fired. My kid's about to get pulled out of private school. Let me go out here and cook.
They went out there and remember they tightened them.
Yeah.
Justin Fields was looking crazy.
They were just like throw the
DJ
ball
Moore,
to DJ
though?
Moore.
DJ Moore was probably
That's
like
2 weeks in
he
a
said, "Yo,
row."
just throw it to me." That's how the game. He was before the game. He was like, "Yo, just throw me the ball."
Imagine having one of those guys in your fantasy team and lose it. Like, you.
Did you?
No.
In the TrapNerd League, he
Yeah,
beat DJ Moore.
Imagine.
Oh,
imagine,
you beat DJ Moore?
Imagine somebody having DJ Moore and texting you on Friday morning, like, yo, what's up? And you tell them, yo, you're still going to lose, and they do.
That's why you brought up Chicago. That's why
Oh, yeah. I had you, man. Shout out Dylan.
I had I had DJ Moore in 2 leagues. I have Justin Fields in 2 leagues, but I don't have them in the same league. It makes me mad because I would love to have that
Yeah, I
connection
seen-
right now. But they won every single league I had one of them in.
I literally had a chance to win
Damn,
my other
we almost swept Tank Talk though.
Again,
Who
2 weeks in a
lost,
row
Jake?
almost. Jake lost to Tank.
Damn, now he's
But
gotta
I'm
play me
I'm
this
coming
week.
for Tank. That's all right.
It just sucks for Jake to lose to Tank and then face me.
It's for him to be the inferior Jake in the league. That's pretty
Who I
trash.
faced this week.
Let's get into TrapNerd.
Yeah, just want to get. You don't want to talk about no more football.
I wanna
We can
talk
talk
about-
about it as we talk about TrapNerd.
All right.
I want to talk about the 49ers Dallas game though.
49ers are winning it all.
Do you want to talk about that game?
Yeah,
Yo,
kinda.
Joe, he ain't Big P. He's gigantic P.
There you go.
That is
Yeah.
That's my
is
guy,
King
Brian.
Kong P.
That's one thing I'll always hold
Pause.
over you.
I don't care, man. I had the right logic. It
What,
just
what
didn't
did he
work.
say?
He told me that. No. Let me tell him. I got
Go
this.
ahead, and I'll save my reasoning.
He told me Purdy was bad.
I did not say Purdy was
Shut
bad.
up. He told me Purdy was bad. He said he will never, ever, no chance of starting in the NFL next year. This was last year.
Yeah. Now,
My son has not lost.
Now,
He's never lost.
listen to me. Listen. When I said that, before Purdy became good, the only
He was always
quarterback
good, though.
before, yeah, but you don't know the first 4 games. Before Purdy, to me, was good, Matt Castle is the only quarterback in the history of the draft to make a Pro Bowl drafted out of the 7th round. And then you got Kurt Warner, who was undrafted. That's it.
So instead of using your eyes, you went with history?
I never saw Brock Purdy play.
We
I'm not going.
did.
I'm not going off of 3 games, and I didn't watch him in college.
No, we did. It's not easy to just go win an NFL game. It's not.
We've seen. I pulled up numbers too. Nick Mullins had very similar numbers to Brock Purdy's first 4 starts. Nick Mullins won games there. Jimmy G won games there. A lot of quarterbacks won games there. I'm admitting to being wrong, but I wasn't just gonna be like,
I
oh,
hate
Brock
that.
Purdy's mad
I hate
nice
the
off
draft.
4 games.
Not mad nice, but
The draft capital,
It means something.
it doesn't mean nothing.
You can't
man.
say it doesn't mean anything.
When you get a gem, it doesn't matter if you were in the first or the 7th round.
It was like 65 or 70% of all quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame were drafted in the first 3 rounds. The numbers back it up. I was wrong this time. There are exceptions to rules, but to say that it means nothing is completely false.
No, it's
because
not
the
even-
numbers
it's
back
because
up that it does mean
you
something.
know what you should have been saying instead of talking indefinites is.
That's who I am.
I think this guy can't be
That's
good.
probably what it is.
But
Yeah.
You
I
said
talked
there's
about it.
no chance, 0, none. It won't
that's,
happen.
that's my biggest issue with most people's takes is usually they talk indefinites, and I try my best not to, unless I really am sure.
What are you going to do?
But saying a guy's not going to be good, and now you're looking at Brock Purdy probably going to win the Super Bowl.
If Brock Purdy
Brocktober.
if Brock Purdy would have done like that, say Brock Purdy walked into the Giants or something and did that, I'd be like, oh, he's nice. But I've seen 5 different quarterbacks who aren't even in the NFL hardly anymore.
I know, it's tough.
Like Blaine Gabbert, fucking weird people have had good games with the 49ers. They're just but I'm admitting it now. He's got enough on tape where I think he's actually good.
I think
He still has.
I think it took this
arguably
Cowboys game, though, honestly. Keep it a buck.
No, I said it last year in the playoffs. I was like, I'm probably wrong.
Yeah.
When the playoffs came around.
This Cowboys game, man, my boy was looking crazy.
He still does have the
Dallas
greatest
D
team
number
around
1?
him, though.
It was
Or
the
was
second
number one?
touchdown to Kittle for me. My man
It wasn't the 3rd one?
No, the second one was crazy because he put it on a dot. There's a guy right there. I'm like, oh my god, he about to throw a pick. Touch it, tutty.
The only good part of for the Ravens and your guy, the throw to Mark Andrews in the back of the end zone, that shit was crazy. Lamar, he was doubled. Dude said perfect.
I know. Honestly,
that's
Lamar
all.
annoys me. The dude acts like he can't throw, and then he was accurate. Dudes are dropping the ball.
That throw to Mark Andrews was fire.
Yeah, he had
but
some good plays.
yeah, we were.
We run Lamar. I for some reason, I don't know why.
It's like the Jets with the Bills, man. We
For the
kill,
first couple of times,
we
he
kill
kept
Miami.
getting hurt too.
We kill Miami. We kill New England. The Jets just always give us a hard time. It doesn't matter who's on the team. It's just certain divisional games. That's just how it is. The Bears look good. The Bears look good now these past 2 weeks. Packers just smack their shit. It doesn't matter. The Jordan Love, I'm not saying he's bad. Jordan Love can be terrible. Next game they play, they're just gonna smack the Bears. That's just how it is. You'll never. I don't think Jordan Love's bad. I don't.
The Packers are on bye too.
We're working on some things now.
Yeah, work on that shit. Because when you come back, I need Watson.
Aaron Jones back.
I
And
need
shit.
Watson to carry my shit. But yeah, back to the 49ers. They're mad good. They're probably gonna win it all. I don't know. Kyle Shanahan finds a way to lose the Super Bowl. That's it, though.
The Super Bowls aren't won in October, buddy.
I know, but they're really good.
They are.
What month are they? What in?
January and February.
Yeah, I think they can.
I think
bump
they're
up
only one in February.
They can bump the Eagles.
Yeah, but you got to advance through
I
January.
know. I'm just fucking with it.
What's going on? How's the Vikings just melting down and not being?
They're losing by 1 touchdown every game, but
They're having the opposite luck of last year where they won
Yeah.
all these games. Now they're losing them all. Because they sucked last year, too, and won 13 games or whatever, 12 games.
week 1 we talked about it. I forgot what the stat was, but I brought it up. It's teams that win as many games as them by 1 score, they miss the playoffs. I don't want to say it because I forget the stat, but we said it in the first podcast of the season. They just don't do good the next year. It's like how Joe brought up Josh Jacobs. You have over 400 touches or whatever, you're gonna suck the next year.
They must have got 47 points the last 2 weeks at least.
Yeah, Jacobs came back, but
It's
doesn't
crazy
look like
to
the
say.
Vikings are.
We gotta have the Niners been tested. They didn't play the Lions yet. The Lions are lit.
The Lions are really good.
I can't believe it. It's like we're living
I'm
in a
not
whole
sure
new.
if San Fran can lose.
I like it. I'm rooting for the Lions.
It's weird though. It feels like a power shift or something is going on in the world.
Especially if the Bears keep it
Do
up.
the 49ers and I blanked out.
Yeah, the Eagles play.
The Eagles, yeah. Damn, how'd you know?
They have to play.
Because you said the 49ers can't lose, and the first thing that came to my mind was the Eagles.
Yeah.
Because they both won their divisions last year.
They
so
play
have to
Miami. They play Buffalo.
49ers.
Then they're about to get tested.
We don't play the 49ers.
No,
we play the NFC East.
Why does Miami play San Fran?
Because you have a random game added on because of that 17th week. So it's the schedule you play.
That's mad unlucky for them.
It's mad weird. So you play your division, twice, one AFC division, one NFC division, and then they just add like
what
a
NFC
random
division
game.
do you guys play the Giants in them?
East. Yeah. So we have the Giants, Cowboys.
Who's your guys' random NFC game?
That's a good question.
Seahawks.
Tampa Bay.
That's crazy. They got to play the 49ers.
Well, we play the first place schedule, which was a lot tougher before this year, or before the year started.
Yeah, but that means Miami plays Detroit too, and you guys play Minnesota, right?
Do they play?
Oh no, because that's the NFC team. I'm tripping.
No. Yeah.
I think you play all the first place teams, but not from the other conference.
No.
Okay.
No. 49ers look crazy. Cowboys look the most up and down of all time. They're either the best team in the league or the worst.
It's hard to judge them. They're just not better than Niners.
That's Trey
They
Lance's
can still
job,
be
though.
good.
They should get the job to Trey Lance. Fuck it.
They play the
They didn't
Chargers
pay
this week
Dak,
on
did
Monday.
they?
It'd be crazy.
They did. Well, Dak got paid a while ago.
If CeeDee
I don't know
Lamb
if they
doesn't
gave
have,
him a
like,
second
50.
contract.
Nah.
CeeDee Lamb has been pissing me the fuck off.
It's because all their games are blowouts, though. They either crush
Yeah.
someone or get crushed. It's never a good game script for him.
Yeah. All right, let's get in the TrapNerd League, dude. For the first time in 5 weeks, Team Tank Talk has not one but two people in the top three. Still not better than Damon over here, who's going to win it all. This is the third
I can't
time.
get a quarterback to get me over 5 at all.
He's gonna win it all.
No, I'll beat him. Don't worry. But right now, he's looking like the 49ers. But
Who
like
I
you
played
said,
this week?
championships
It's
aren't
weird.
won
He's
in
looking like the
October.
49ers, but there's a dude that's undefeated with like 50 more points than him.
Yeah, but you got
That's
those two
weird.
crazy weeks.
Oh,
he's
that's
he's
what
had
it
the
is.
marking.
See what I mean about Bills fans? They got excuses when things ain't in their argument.
I'm arguing
not
for
here to
Damon. I'm not
argue.
arguing for myself.
DX is here to put on a great fantasy show this year. That's all we can
He's
do.
done number one
Every
points 3
league,
times.
And I've been twice.
What can we do?
Damn, I need to get
But
in
you've
the
been outside of
playoffs.
the top 3 twice too, right? 2 or 3 times? Twice?
I haven't been outside the top 2 versus my opponent, though, ever.
Championships ain't won in October, you heard?
This guy
Where
right
you
here,
at?
man.
I'm low.
Joe
I won
at
2 in a
least
row.
Joe at least got us a win in the division.
There you go.
He came through when he was needed. That's all right.
I put some points up, too.
Joe's
I'm
trying to-
sorry that
What?
I gave you Richardson and
Sorry,
you
I
got
got
hurt.
Baker now.
That's great. You're about to win it all, man.
This is going to be the first time if I might get more than 5 points for my quarterback. I'm lit.
Come get
How
golf.
much did Richardson get before he got
You
hurt?
got golf on
I'm
your
not
bench?
trading no more.
Yeah.
He only got 4 points before he got hurt.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Boys got golf on the bench. Go school.
No, I'm not scooping no
Mostert
more.
was
I
on my
already
bench.
Let me
traded.
get-
Ayuk,
let me get golf.
Mostert.
I traded Danny Jones and
I
Hollywood
need to make
for-
sure my Hurts is back there.
What'd I give you?
I got Hollywood, Danny Jones, and someone else, and I gave you
You got
Richardson.
Mostert on your bench?
Not now.
He's
I
going to be
just-
starting for you?
Jacoby Myers and Ayuk are on my bench now.
Richardson and oh my god,
Akers.
Lit.
Akers, Gallup.
You know
James
who's
Conner's
on
on
my bench?
IR.
Brian Robinson, maybe?
That's fucking dick.
Yeah.
What?
James
James
Conner's
Conner's on
IR.
IR.
Really, that really hurts me.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, they're starting
Let's not
DeMarco
act
Murray
all-
out Rado.
Let's not act all surprised.
Don't
Harry already knew it,
don't
though.
pull the Dom.
No,
I
it's-
knew he
it's
was gonna
not-
get hurt.
It's not a Dom. Dom called for injury like the one year. Like I think Mixon's gonna get hurt this year. Dude was like 23 in the best shape of his life. That's just hoping and praying. I literally watch Connor every year get hurt at some point.
That's fine.
Now he's
Most
on
running
a
backs
team
do.
that sucks. So any little injury, I watched him run to the locker room full speed on Sunday. I was no, it wasn't Joe, but I was like, oh, he's gonna be back. Like he's running. Arizona then was like, oh, we suck. We'll just put him on IR. We'll see what this DeMarco
Murray Rado.
Yeah, like that's just what it is. They're not gonna just force him to play. They're gonna see what they have in other guys.
I'm sick.
That's all. He was looking great. He was looking really good.
Yep.
But he'll miss 4 weeks now. But
That's fine. I can deal with
A-Chain's
it.
missing too, though, so it defeats the purpose of what I was telling you guys.
I also said that I didn't want to take
Yeah.
A-Chain because he's
A-Chain's too fast.
he's like 5
That was where our
pounds.
argument was. We were doing our running backs. I didn't have Connor in my top 30, and I had A-Chain on there, and that was why. It's because I just figured Connor wouldn't play a full season.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it to. Arizona's horrible.
I thought A-Chain was too small and was going to get hurt, but I still wish I drafted him every year.
Johnson fast. He's probably way faster than Chris Johnson. That's what
I don't know about way faster.
I don't know, man.
He is fast as fuck.
It's absolutely nuts.
Every time he touches the ball, I feel like
he
gets
averages
a touchdown.
10 yards a carry in NFL.
The
He's
touchdown,
really running like it's college.
the touchdown this past week where it was like there's like 3 people ahead of him, but somehow he still outruns them.
It's nuts.
Doesn't
You got these guys trying to
he's
beat him to
hurt.
the angle. It's no chance to know.
Definitely sad that he's hurt. I thought he was becoming like my favorite player to watch already.
Oh, A-Chain.
Yeah.
You just want to be a Dolphins fan.
I really enjoy watching them play offense. Their defense sucks. Maybe Ramsey will improve that, but their defense is pretty bad.
They get Claypool. They got to throw the ball a little bit. Let my son get revived.
They should put Claypool at tight end.
Oh, my God, he crushed.
Who is their tight end right now?
Smythe.
Smythe. Yeah, put Claypool.
Smythe.
Claypool will never
Jake
block,
wants to
though.
give you
No.
Madison or something for ETN.
That defeats the purpose.
Not really.
This dude sounds so
Yo,
defeated.
he sounded so
You can get
sad.
like Madison and Gus Edwards and a receiver.
Yo, Gus Edwards sucks for fantasy. You
Yo,
guys see
he's
that?
really bad.
He just gets
You know
like
why
12
I
for.
want Lamar, Gus Edwards, and Mark Andrews.
Yo, he gets 12 carries for 50
You're gonna
yards, no
score.
catches.
I might.
And then Justice
Then
Hill gets a
Justice Hill will
touchdown.
score, yeah.
Then Justice Hill will score, yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's burn through
I'm
this TrapNerd
sick,
League.
man.
Top 3, DaQuan, Seth. Seth's making a comeback, too. He was so trash last year. He's doing all right. And then Dylan, who's ass, but a clock is right
Dylan-
twice a day.
That's an
Is
unfortunate
that,
loss.
what is that, third high points he had?
Yeah,
Third high points in a loss?
that
Yeah.
hurts.
I mean,
I
he had
rested my
DJ Moore.
starters.
Congratulations.
I had the biggest blowout.
I rested my starters versus X.
Yeah, X is he put up over 200 finally. He's
X's
coming up.
team's coming along. He got Jonathan Taylor back. Jacobs is playing.
He just
I
has to
was-
win
I was
every
worried.
game from here on out to make the playoffs. But all right, so TrapNerd goes 3-1 a week after going 4-0. I beat Poop. Joe beat Donnie.
I didn't beat
Seth,
Donnie.
Seth beat Bren,
I
which
committed
doesn't
a
matter
genocide
to
on Donnie's team.
that. Damon beat Dylan, and then Harry beat X, which doesn't count, and then Tank beat Quake.
In the Battle of Jakes.
And the Battle of Jakes.
Tank's real name is Jake?
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
They both hate their names
I
so
was
much
just-
that they changed their names. It's crazy.
That should have been stipulation on there.
Going on the standings, then, if you don't mind.
Yeah, shut the fuck. So the new standings, I've been in second the whole fucking
There's nothing
year.
new about first, though. Say that, please.
All right,
Do a better job.
This dude, I don't know. Damon's coming up on your ass though, man.
Pause.
Yo. Hey, yo.
yo.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
Shout out my
So
man, Milt.
Harry's still
Khalil Mack do this week. Oh, he was on by.
Harry's still in number
You'll see.
one.
Can you guys let him tell the standings? Somebody's
I'm
telling us
talking to
number
Demont
one.
right
Sorry,
there for a
yeah,
second.
yeah. Harry's still number one. Only undefeated team. High points. Good for you. No one cares.
He ain't play me yet.
smoked
I know. Hey, yo.
Damon passed me in rankings with his. I was second highest
Everything
points.
is right in the world.
He didn't just come up on that ass. He came.
Oh, yo, hey.
What's going on here?
So Damon has 15 more points than me. I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna come back.
And he has 33 more points scored on him, and it doesn't matter.
Who cares about that, man? Okay. none of my wins have even been close. Quake is still in fourth. No. Tank
He's
is
the sixth seed
Seth
now.
is in fourth now. Seth is fourth because of points.
Takes fifth.
Tank is fifth, and then Jake
Hey,
is.
Joe.
I'm
sixth.
bubbling.
Hey,
I'm bubbling.
oh, my bad.
You're making a comeback from 0-3,
You
though.
were,
You
you were
still
way
have-
down there. I was trying to get your attention.
You still have a real solid chance. You're only 30 points behind Tank, and you're. I
And
mean,
you
the
already
record.
played,
The record's looking bad.
Did
but
you already play me, Demont, and do?
Nah, I played Demont this week, but a clap and
Oh, my
shit.
God. You got
Damn.
You play me this week?
Yeah, you're done.
Just worry about how much.
And
how
you
many
gave me
points you
Khalil
put up.
Mack.
Yeah, start him.
You know the Chargers play, right?
Who do they play?
Dallas.
Start him.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Versus Dak. I like what you see what that dude said about Dak?
Who? Which one?
He was like, Dak sucks. Like, he was talking crazy about Dak. I got to pull this video up.
Well, that's the other thing you were talking about, my points. I had Aaron Jones. I had to put this Wilson kid and got 0. Because he just was randomly ruled out
Well, I
on
started
Monday.
Zay Jones with a 0 too.
Well, you
We're
just
not
did
gonna
that.
make
You
these
did that
excuses.
shit, though.
I'm not gonna make these.
Like, you
excuses.
did that.
That's
That
all
was your manager skills. I didn't know Aaron Jones was going to wake up on Monday and say, you know what? I'll be back in a couple of weeks. That shit
I mean,
was crazy.
Zay Jones was supposed to play. He didn't play at the last minute.
He scored.
You have Zay Jones and put him in your starting lineup?
But Zay Jones has been doing all right when he plays.
No, you
What do you
rely
mean?
on him,
Yo, Devon,
16
tell him who's on my
points.
bench, bro.
dude.
Ayuk.
No, Ayuk and
Jacoby
Jacoby
Myers.
Myers is on his bench.
No one cares about that.
Okay.
No, seriously though, is Zay Jones like your weekly starter for
I
you?
just gave you Hollywood. How was that?
No,
How
do you really rely on him? Like you're like, yo, I'm
Bro,
gonna
I'm
win
four.
this league.
I was above you in points until this week.
Listen.
You're
I
getting
have
a little,
one loss.
You're getting a little big for your britches
I have
here.
one
So
loss.
do I.
It's because it was my first time doing defenses in a while. Now go check my defensive scoring ever since week 1.
Zay Jones will not start my lineup
I
when,
go through
when
all
Christian
the
Watson
defensive
comes
players
back.
and I make sure
He was
happen.
back.
He was hurt when I started Zay Jones but I didn't wake up in time. And then this week, or coming up this week, the Packers are on a bye.
I can't believe what I'm about to do to my man Jake.
And Tyler
Yeah, clap his
Lockett
shit,
was
though.
on a bye this week. So
That
no,
shit
Zay
will-
Jones is
and
a
I'll beat
bench
Demond.
player.
He's a bench player. That's all I wanted to hear.
He's playing because I have
You're
people on
doing
a
good.
bye.
As long
My
as he's on
bench
your
isn't
bench.
great though. I will
That's
say
the
that.
same thing I told Joe. I told Joe at our draft. It's like, dude, you got Jonathan Mingo. Make sure he stays in your bench. This dude put him in a starting lineup week 1. That's crazy.
Jonathan Mingo had a decent game. He's coming up.
He had a decent game.
Decent, very decent. It's very, very like definition of decent. Not saying it's good.
He had 10.
Yeah, very decent. But it's slowly but surely, man. He's getting them targets.
Mingo.
Thielen's like the number 6 receiver in fantasy.
Yeah,
I know, it's
Thielen's
wild.
crushing.
It's wild. Yeah, there's not really talk about. Tank, you guys got to give us some better content. We keep coming here and bragging. It's getting a little stale. We need to have to talk strategy or something. But right now, the strategy is just wake up, piss excellence, fucking
It's absolutely
win all the
crazy.
games.
Dudes are texting early in the morning like, "Oh my God, we won a game. You guys should be watching out."
This dude Dylan, he said I can't wait to play Josh. But let's look at 1-4. Oh, 4-1. Oh, third in the league in points. Oh, second to last in the league in points. Why would you want to play me? Why would you want
you
to
guys
do
play?
that? Not this week, next week.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to beat Tank. And then Tank at least has a chance. I'm going to do terrible things to Dylan's team.
You're going to smoke him?
It's going to be very bad. He might drop out of the league after week 7. But what are you going to do?
We're
All
going up
right.
against a bunch of jabronis. That's all it is.
It's all right. We'll be. It's gonna be friendly fire in the playoffs. That's all that's gonna happen. But let's get into our starts and sits of the week. We were pretty successful last week.
Even though Kittle crushed, I still stand by my sit. Dude had 3 targets. It just, unfortunately, all 3 targets were caught for a touchdown.
Yeah.
That shit, I said to sit Kittle last week, Devon,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit was just corny. Dude just got 3 catches, was like touchdown. And he
Well-
wore a Fuck Dallas shirt. And fuck Harry.
Yeah, Miles Sanders was awful.
Yeah,
Chuba
you
Hubbard
crushed
had
that.
the most carries on the Panthers again. Still didn't score.
Yeah, you crushed that. St. Flowers had a nice game,
Flowers would have had a
I said
really
to
good
Judy.
game
which was
catch.
whatever.
Yeah.
if he had a
Average.
touchdown.
If he could catch.
He had 5 catches, 73 yards.
Yeah, but if he could catch
If he,
more,
yeah,
he
that's
would
true.
have had a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his targets. My logic fit. It's just he
I don't
dropped a couple.
believe the Ravens the Ravens did horrible, or Lamar Jackson did horrible. He did miss one throw, but they dropped the ball for him a lot to give us a chance to win that game. We could have got
And
smoked
you guys got a block
easily.
punt too, right?
Yeah.
So that's obviously unfortunate.
Yeah, we could have got smoked easily.
Who's your start this week, Duke?
Well, let's finish. You said start
A-Chain.
A-Chain, who went off. He's hurt now,
Yeah.
but still had a really good game. You had
Ferguson.
What'd he do?
He had 6 points.
Yeah, he
Wasn't
didn't
the
do that
best.
well. That makes you
Um,
happy.
But it was a cheap. I was trying to think of something for you. If you made a lineup, it was a cheap tight end option to get 6 points. That's not bad.
I did make a lineup, and it's crazy because A-Chain did good. I had Chase in the lineup, and that's why I hate DFS. That's why I hate it. I had Chase score 50 points. A-Chain had 25. Zay Flowers had 13. All my dudes did good, and I didn't even come close to placing.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. It's there's always 170 people that know Kittle's gonna score 3 touchdowns, Chase is gonna score 3 touchdowns, and then they start I'm trying to think of some random ass dude who scored a lot of fantasy points. I hate.
They
that.
had the Arizona's backup running back or some shit.
Yeah,
that's
so
That's
stupid.
what annoys me.
I feel like they DraftKings makes these lineups
Yeah.
and just puts them in, or I just am mad I'm losing. But anyway, so my start this week is Isaiah Pacheco. No one else gets the ball over there. Literally no one. He has a good matchup.
And they got Denver on Thursday?
Yeah, Denver, I think, is the worst team in the league. They're at least bottom 3 against the run for fantasy purposes.
Brees Hall was doing them filthy.
Brees Hall pooped on their heads.
Yeah, he did.
Pacheco's not as good as Brees Hall, but he gets all. I think it's going to be a blowout.
He scored 3 straight games now.
Yeah, it's going to be a blowout. The game script's there. Usage is going to be there. I hate Pacheco, but he's good, I guess. I hate how he runs. He doesn't look like he knows how to run, but he's just
runs mad hard.
He's just been mad good. So, yeah, I think Pacheco, he checks all the boxes. I think the only reason Ferguson wasn't good is just
the game was terrible.
Terrible, and they played the fucking 49ers. But I think Ferguson is a good start for the rest of the year. But Pacheco's got it all this week, man.
Who's your my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying who's Joe going to bounce back with this week?
I'm going to do Tyjae Spears. Tyjae Spears or whatever.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Baltimore.
That's their start of the week? Yeah. He's nice.
Well,
I said that in the last podcast, didn't you?
No, I like this. Yeah. No, this is good.
I just think that he's been out-snapping Derrick Henry.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And he catches the ball. And
he scored last week, too.
He hasn't got – that was his first one. So if he adds in touchdowns, like he got 18 or 16 or some shit like that, his usage is going up. And if touchdowns keep coming with it,
you mentioned this dude last week, didn't you?
Spears, I started him in 3 last week.
Oh, you're pretty good.
Thanks.
You're pretty good.
I like it. My start, I think Devonta Smith's going to bounce back. They're facing the Jets, who are number 2 against receivers, but I think a lot of the focus will go on A.J. Brown. A lot of the focus will be on trying to stop the run, and it'll leave Smith in a lot of one-on-ones. And he's coming off a horrible game that I think you saw what happened when A.J. Brown came off a horrible game. They started forcing him the ball. I think this week they'll make sure they get Smith back involved. It's not like a crazy start like you're giving people Tyjae Spears, but I think a lot of people will be scared of Smith facing the Jets after him having won last week, and I think that he'll be real solid this week.
Yeah, and the Jets they're like another team where it's like they're gonna shut you out or they're gonna for some reason. I guess the Cowboys game it was more because the defense was tired as fuck because they just kept getting the ball back.
Yeah, the Jets have played better the last couple of weeks, but
they beat why am I fucking blanking? 31-21
Denver.
Which
it was a Hackett revenge game.
That shit was mad funny. Did you see? Some people think he said stay healthy, but it looks like Saley or however you say his name to Sean Payton was like stay humble.
Oh shit!
That's what it looked like he said, but some people are saying he said stay healthy.
What's stay healthy even mean?
That doesn't even make sense, right?
Don't got a question.
That doesn't make sense.
His name anymore.
So I think he said stay humble, which is fire.
Yeah,
just comes in and shits on his head. Because Denver looks fucking awful, man. It's like how do they get worse? That's like I didn't think they were gonna be good, but how do you lose Hackett, gain Peyton, and get worse?
And they got 2 losses coming. They play the Chiefs and the Packers.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I don't know about that.
You said Mostert ain't questionable no more?
Yeah, no.
He's not questionable anymore?
He's going to crush. Thank God. I got him in so many leagues.
He's not.
They're going to change your start?
Oh, no. Mostert already is a must-start versus Carolina. That was an easy one to me. Because A-Chain was out. Carolina's like 31 versus the run, I want to say, in fantasy.
But now Jeff Wilson's going to come in and like score 37 because that's just how it is.
Wilson's just not that good.
You don't think so?
No.
Last year, like when Mostert was...
But Wilson's solid as the starter.
Mostert and Wilson shared the same numbers last year.
Yeah.
When Wilson was getting the bulk of the carries.
Yeah, I can't see Wilson don't have that playmaking ability the way Mostert and
got that home run in him at all times.
It's crazy because Wilson is fast. That's just when you put him next to fucking Mostert and A-Chain.
Yeah, Wilson
and Mostert's like, what, 32? 31?
I can't believe how still fast he is.
Unreal. We didn't really give you the start sit.
I mean, my
breakdown,
start of the week, if you want one, I pay attention to fantasy too, buddy. My start of the week is gonna go out to hometown Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, playing the Giants, getting big money.
Big play
and Joe
game.
needs the help so bad.
Man,
so I know he's gonna get like probably
I'm sad, man.
Maybe 2
Connor's
touchdowns.
done.
That was your fault.
Mike Will done.
That's sad.
But if he doesn't do good,
also
it's because James Cook did too good. One of those two guys.
I think James Cook's going to bounce back this week.
One of those two guys will have a really good week.
Or both of them. I think the Bills got to put up 50, man. They got to not take 3 quarters off just to play good in the fourth and lose by 5 points. And the fucking Giants are ass. Prime time. Bill's putting up
How did
50.
Diggs get lost like that though?
Dude just went up and took it. It was crazy.
It was crazy because like he's over there, he's pouting, he's breaking stuff, and goes in the field. Just, let me get that.
Tyrod Taylor's better than Danny Dimes too. I'm just gonna say it again.
Oh, you need a sit from me too, right?
You guys said
I
I
gotta
was dumb.
sit. I do gotta sit.
What's the sit?
Hold on 1 second. I just seen him.
I could do sit first if you want.
Yeah, start that up.
All right. Gabe Davis is that guy, man. So my sit this week is C.J. Stroud. Just a tough matchup.
Who they got?
They got the Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
I'll
be starting them still, unfortunately.
He's been C.J. Stroud. He's been really good all year. Wasn't terrible this week. Wasn't great this week.
It's just one of those games. If he's got it, he's got it. But
yeah, I mean, I know Mac Jones
fantasy-wise,
sucks, but the things they fucking did to the Patriots this week, and they've been solid all year. I don't know. I just think if you have enough, obviously, if you have to start him, I don't think it's awful. Like I don't think it's like Miles Sanders last week, where it's like don't fucking start him. Like literally start a backup running back before you do that. I don't think it's awful. I just think this is gonna be like a disappointing week. I think it's if you got like a decent guy in the back, like I'm starting Jared Goff over if you got someone like that, I would just take. If your backup isn't Danny Dimes, start your backup this week. The Saints have been not treating quarterbacks well, and this is like C.J. Stroud's toughest. Fucking Steelers. I don't know why I did that to you guys, but this is probably his toughest test yet defensively.
I tried telling Mark the Saints defense was no joke. He kept saying when we were at the gym, he was like, "Wait till Mac Jones plays a defense Jordan Love faced." Jordan Love beat the Saints.
Yeah,
Mac Jones didn't even score versus the Saints.
Mac Jones is awful.
Yeah, but the Patriots play the Raiders this week, so he's going to have a chance to redeem himself and talk shit to me. But right now, he can't say shit. Them boys suck.
They fucking blow, man.
They let the Saints come through and just bop their whole
when the Saints
34-0.
Yeah,
that's fucking terrible.
Lovey got 9.
I'm really mad
What a
at
touchdown.
how right I am because I really don't want the Patriots to get Caleb Williams. Like everyone,
My money was where my mouth was, though.
Yeah.
You were supposed to pound the under like Jared. What's his name?
Kevin. Jalen Green.
He said to pound the under like Jalen Green was pounding that dude.
No, Jalen Green was getting pounded, wasn't he?
He was pounding Josh Christopher.
Yeah.
ASU was on the bottom.
He said like this. He said forks down, man. He said fork me down. That shit was crazy.
Fork me
Who's
down.
your sit, Joe?
2-2.
Atwell?
Yeah, I
Me
know.
and I got to start up.
You try to come out our FFPC.
Nah,
You'll learn.
I'm gonna tell you guys why. Cup and Puka dominate
Yo.
the targets.
That shit's wild.
Who scored?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, if he scores, God bless.
He had like
Who
2
did they play?
2 for 9.
They played Philly.
Exactly.
They're playing Arizona
so they're
now.
They're gonna be running the ball more. They're gonna run the ball, and then all the targets
Tutu
gonna go to
good for
Puka.
12, boss.
Yeah,
He good for 12 or better.
Yeah, I mean, I hope for your sake, but
He's a sit.
count count 2-2 for 2.5 this week, man.
I'll tell you a
sucks.
sit. I'll tell you a good sit.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Good sit. Sit him.
Who?
Brandon Ayuk. You heard it here first.
Damn, I
guys.
am sitting him. Why you sitting him, though?
I
He's
can't.
playing Cleveland, and it's just one of those games
I can't.
where
sit
the
him,
dogs are going to
unfortunately.
pound. They don't pound much, but every year
You think
If
this is the one they're going to
this is
upset
the
him?
one.
They're gonna
They're
win.
gonna. Cleveland will beat the Niners.
You think so?
You heard it here first. They're going to beat the Niners.
If they don't, we want you back on the pod.
I will be back. I will be back.
I just
I'll
think
come back.
it's so funny that he's like sit Tutu. Nah, sit Ayuk. Like,
That's how it's
that
gotta
doesn't matter.
be.
Nah,
I'm
I
not
did-
saying you're wrong.
I know.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think it's a
It's
funny
just if
interaction.
you go look at it, Tutu's facing like the 25th ranked defense.
Yeah, but
against the
he
Chargers.
has Puka and Cup.
No, that's cool
taking
and
all
all.
the targets.
But who's gonna get all the attention? And then who's gonna be running in motion? And, oh my God, there goes Tutu.
Nah.
Tutu got a touchdown.
I mean, if he gets a touchdown, God bless.
You know, slightly related, it's going to be so funny this week when we're all hyped up because Kyle Pitts finally got some targets and finally had a good game. Drake London had like back-to-back weeks with a touchdown, right, last week?
He didn't
or
score.
Did he have
He didn't just score this past week, but he
no,
did
I'm
well.
talking about not this past game, but the 2 weeks before that. He had touchdowns, right?
He's definitely scored in London.
Yeah, and then he scored the week
London
before.
Either way,
scored
he's
in
been eating, though.
Yeah, anyway. Now Van Jefferson gets traded there. They're gonna throw the
Van
ball.
Jefferson went to Atlanta?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
they're gonna throw the ball
Van Jefferson
23 times, and 10 of them are gonna go to Van Jefferson.
Why?
Just because,
No.
I'm not. I'm just saying that it would be fucking hilarious.
That would be.
It would be fucking hilarious. Like we finally see Drake London and Kyle Pitts getting some action.
Van Jefferson sucks.
And now I agree.
No, he's bad.
I 100%
Like,
agree.
he's not
You
good.
will never hear an argument from me about Van Jefferson being good. I'm just like that's Atlanta though. That's what I'm saying. Matt Collins before this past couple weeks was like the #1 receiver on Atlanta. That they're gonna do some weird, funny shit. Van Jefferson's gonna get
Cordell
10
Patterson
targets.
had a good catch.
I fucking hate Atlanta.
Jeez.
It's just a fucking-
We got some posts.
Who your sit was Brandon Ayuk?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else fantasy related?
Yeah, I'll do my sit.
Oh, you did your sit. I thought you did your first sit. I thought no, my bad.
You
That's
guys
my
just
fault.
interrupted my sit.
Oh, he did. That was him. That was Damon.
Go ahead, though, Harry.
Go ahead and
Nah,
explain.
No,
Explain.
I don't want to no more.
You know?
I've decided not to.
All right, so I'm following the Houston, New Orleans trend, and
Nico Collins?
I say sit Damian Pierce. I personally won't because my teams that have Damian Pierce suck. But all he does is get like 15 to 20 carries for like 50 to 60 yards. No, he has 1 touchdown on the year. He doesn't catch the ball, and the Saints defense is crazy. So, yeah, if you don't get a touchdown from Damian Pierce, you're not going to get many points. He'll get you 7 or 8. So he's a safe like running back if you don't have to start like a bum, but he ain't doing shit for you.
Yeah, it just sucks where you had to draft him. Imagine being a team that drafted they like go wide receiver heavy, and then you draft Miles Sanders and Damian Pierce.
Like,
I
I got close to doing that.
I have
Luckily,
that everywhere.
I got bailed out because people didn't like Swift. So I got bailed out in these leagues, but I was definitely taking Pierce, not Sanders.
I got Sanders and Pierce everywhere.
But no,
Mostert bailed me out, though, because I took him even later.
I stayed away from Sanders because I did hear some stat that like position players in general with rookie quarterbacks normally suck. I mean, C.J. Stroud's an exception to that rule, obviously, but so I just stayed away from him.
I don't see how Houston's like Stroud's doing all this and they can't get Pierce going.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they're like,
think
"Oh, Pierce is a
maybe
really good
these
running
teams
back."
They literally coming in last year. Pierce was a beast.
Yeah, he was crushing with
So
bad
they're probably
quarterback
like,
play.
yo,
I wonder
Pierce.
if it's because they were
And then Stroud's picking him apart.
workloading him. Stroud's really
They are
throwing-
workloading him. He's
Yeah,
getting
but-
20 for 50 every week.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe
Maybe because Stroud don't check down to him as much to where because he's carving defense.
Yeah,
It's
he
like
was doing
that,
everything last
That
year.
hurts that he's losing his catches, but he's not losing touches. Like his touches, like Singletary does nothing. Pierce plays like every snap, gets every touch. So it's just
Sucks.
it's weird. Yeah,
And why do teams like? Why are you gonna give? I think they gave Singletary like $4 million a year.
he threw a touchdown. That was why.
But like, why give him that money just to not play him? I don't, man. I'm just always
It's
gonna be a
because all
Singletary
these teams
stand.
want to have a backup plan.
Yeah, but he's good. He's not
He's
great.
gotta suck.
He's
Me and
not,
you like him, but he's gotta
good.
suck.
He like the stat. Like every time he gets the ball, he seems to be good. So
He does something wrong. That we
I don't know what it is, man. I think like
I
maybe
feel the
people
same
don't
way
like his
about a lot of
face or
different
something.
players. There's something that we're not seeing, or the coaches just don't like him.
That's what people were saying about Kyle Pitts, and then you just look at the tape and he's like open half the time, and then they throw him the ball in double
Yeah.
coverage, and he's stealing it from fucking defenders.
Yeah, Pitts
and
is really good.
That's like,
Kyle
Pitts.
Pitts.
Yeah, he was getting wasted in Atlanta.
please trade for Kyler Murray. They're gonna trade for Kyler Murray. It's all right. Hopefully, that's what I'm praying for.
Kyler Murray's going to play baseball. Dude,
That'd
that
be
dude's
crazy.
done.
he's nice at baseball.
I know.
All right, so your sit is Damian Pierce. I have to start him this week because of buys.
Yeah, I mean, I
Makes
got to
us
start him
trash,
too.
but-
When I tell you guys
Yeah,
to sit him, I'm
Twix.
just hoping you guys have better teams than me. I got some sucky teams where I have to start. Like last week, you said not to start Miles Sanders. I just had to
Yeah,
start
man,
him
I
everywhere to
appreciate
get those 2 points.
That I didn't think he was gonna be
Tutu's
that
only
bad.
getting how
That
many?
is fucking.
2.5.
Yeah, because he fumbled.
half.
He might have fumbled again.
Mingo will beat him.
Let's put some dinner on that.
Nah.
What Mingo versus
Tutu.
Mingo over Tutu.
Mingo's gonna beat Tutu. I'm just saying that as that's bias. I'm not buying that. I just had Mingo in a couple dynasty leagues.
Podcast pick 'em.
Let's do the podcast. Pick him.
You want to say the standings in that too?
I can't stand this.
Because
Dude.
shit's weird.
What do you got me by 2?
Well, I gained those 2 games that you cheated me for
I did
last
not
week.
cheat you. Listen, one game. I picked. We both picked fucking.
Oh yeah,
catching up now.
Joe cheated me on 1, and you cheated me on 1.
I got cheated on one. I'm catching up though.
You ain't catching up. I gained a game on you.
Not on Duke though.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
gained on
catching on
No,
Duke.
I've been up by 2 on you.
Do you know our podcast bet?
It's impossible. I just gained one
No, I
on you
don't know
this
the bet.
week.
What's
You
the
wrote
bet?
4 on me.
Whatever. All right, so we do a pick 'em. We're picking every week. We don't have week 1, but from week 2 on, Whoever, it's no spread, just
You
straight
pick
up
every
pick 'em.
game.
Whoever wins gets dinner from the other two. But
The other
like
two
a
got to do
full-
appetizer, dessert,
Yeah.
full on, like a good ass meal.
Good
Yeah, like we ain't going
Yeah.
to Salvatore's or Russell's or whatever it's called. But
Hey man,
chill. Now that he's up by 2, he's starting to like put in extra shit.
I already made a
You gotta get me
My boy
a
said he did
steak.
2 for 40.
I already made a reservation. But yeah, so the standings right now, Harry R. 10-4 last week.
Jeez.
40-22 on the year. Joshua
my
Clark,
Had a bad week.
38-24, was 8-6 this week.
That was a bad week.
And Joey, no last name, 36-26 on the year, 9-5 this week.
That's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's good
All
at
right.
picking the Steelers games, so that is crazy.
That's so crazy.
Dude just was like, Texans will beat them and they'll beat the Ravens, and it happened.
I texted the group because I picked the Ravens at first. And I was like, nah, the Steelers are gonna win that
It's
game.
so crazy. I'm about to start hitting you up. Please tell me we're gonna win.
So we'll get you to do it too, even though you're not in on the bet. So Kansas City, Denver. Do we even have to talk about it?
Thursday night.
Oh yeah, we do have to.
It's
talk about
Thursday night,
Yeah.
Denver.
You put Denver in?
No, dude.
I like when Joey put them wild ass picks in.
it. Where's it at?
KC.
All right, dude, Kansas City.
Yeah, Mahomes and Kelsey are
Mahomes
going to
put
go
up-
crazy.
Mahomes would put up 500 yards if he had
Russell's
to.
got to win a big game this year somewhere.
Maybe he'll beat
It's
Love
not
next
gonna
week.
be this week.
Definitely not in Kansas
But
City.
soon, man.
He's not playing horrible.
He's playing good, and it's breaking my heart because I love Russell Wilson. Even though I'm hearing a lot.
This is a Russell
of-
Wilson hate podcast
Really?
Yeah, we shame him all the time.
all
Really?
the time.
Why?
Because you hear him
He's a little
talk.
bitch.
Russell Wilson has a lot of off-field issues with, like, a lot of players don't respect him,
Yeah.
don't like him, they can't connect with him. I just watched a whole interview with Marshawn Lynch saying, like, in their time in Seattle, he could never connect with them. He didn't even have his own phone number. He had to hit up someone to
Yeah,
contact
like he just
Russell.
seems like that a weird
Like,
ass
that
dude.
is corny stuff, but
No, he's playing decent football. He just can't get Judy a touchdown. That shit's wild.
yeah, because they won't go out for dinner. If they have a burger together, he'll score a touchdown.
So we're all on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mahomes better do something, man. He's not playing bad, but he's just not lighting up the
He's
scoreboard.
going to turn us up because me and Harry got a $500,000 on the line.
FML. Oh, FFPC.
Yeah.
It's a whole million.
Is it $1 million now?
Yeah.
Well, we have
Okay.
$500,000 each.
Yeah, we got $500,000 each on the line.
All right, Tennessee, Baltimore.
in London.
Oh,
In London?
Yeah, 9:30 a.m.
Baltimore already. These are
Give me Tennessee.
Oh,
Somehow, some way. Big Derrick Henry getting going. Hopkins scoring his first touchdown of the year. Give me Tennessee.
Spears is gonna score, but Baltimore.
Yeah, I got Baltimore bouncing back. I can't see him losing 2 in a
That's how
row.
I felt.
So
Bounce back? Oh, yeah. If
Yeah.
it was in Baltimore
Yeah.
or Tennessee, yeah. But since it's in London and freaky things happen, like the Bills sold it to the Jags.
I'm gonna go Baltimore.
all right.
Washington, Atlanta. Both of these teams are good sometimes and awful other times.
Something in
Give
me
me
wants to say
Washington.
Washington, but I'm going the Falcons.
It's
I'm-
in
they
They
Washington.
just got
It's in
Van
Atlanta.
It's in
Jefferson.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Give me Washington. Even though Atlanta's been really good against the run, I don't know how Brian Robinson don't eat this game.
Yeah, I also took Washington.
But I mean, Atlanta's got the better B. Robinson, so I'm gonna go with the behind the back scoop it, little scoop to do
That
with
shit was-
Atlanta.
That's a big game for me already.
They
man.
are missing a really good defensive game too. So I really think they can.
Atlanta's defense is real.
Yeah,
Every
I, can't
every
believe
it's
part,
solid.
I didn't see them being this good.
every part of their team is good except for
A quarterback.
I think Washington will bounce back a little bit.
Talk about a team needs to trade everything.
for Kyler.
Yeah.
Washington has a good defensive line. I think they can slow. If they slow the run game down, Ritter won't put up numbers like Justin Fields. So I'm gonna go with the old
James
football
Cook
team.
did bad things to Washington though.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm gonna go.
did.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta because I need Bijan Robinson to be really
going with your
fucking good
boys.
this week. Shut the
Your
fuck up.
boys.
Okay. Tampa Bay, Detroit.
I like that. I
This'll
put
be a
all my
good
picks in
game.
like 3
You
days
said
ago.
this is going to be a good game?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it won't.
You don't think so? Just
You got
straight up-
Baker Mayfield for one of the best teams in the NFL.
Baker
I
Mayfield.
kind of want to go
Lions-
Bucks, man.
So this week, Tutu's getting 2,
And
and the Bucks are beating the Lions.
I went Lions.
Oh, okay.
I want
Detroit.
to go Bucks though.
I'm definitely going Lions.
This
with
might-
it.
Detroit, me, please.
I don't know. They're -3 at the Bucks. I don't know.
Detroit.
Yeah, what's the Bucks are 3-1 at home underdogs.
know.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's probably
sometimes
double
home
digits.
dogs though, man.
No, for sure.
they're
But
gonna
I think the
walk
spread's
them.
very appropriate though.
I took the Lions.
Bucks coming off a bye.
That's what I'm saying. Lions one of the hottest teams in the league.
Yeah, Lions by
Just give
30.
Gibbs the ball, please.
Lions are the best team in the league.
I
Will
hate how
Smacks
good
ain't fair
Montgomery
shit.
looks.
They will not.
That's right. Tell them boys too.
What?
Montgomery. How many shares in 23 leagues do you think I got out of Gibbs?
0.
Correct. How many shares do you think I got of Montgomery?
How many?
I don't know. Probably like 7 or 8. Minimum 6. But yeah, go ahead.
Smart, dude.
TrapNerd, Montgomery.
San Fran and Cleveland. We already heard Demon's thoughts on this. He
upset
thinks
special.
Cleveland's going to upset.
I believe him, and I can absolutely see it, but I won't take it. I have to just keep picking San Fran.
Same.
What about you, Joe?
I'm not taking Cleveland.
I can see it though, but is Watson back and healthy? Because I'll tell you right now, DTR plays, dude.
Watson. Oh, DTR plays. I'll completely change.
They'll
Watson
kill
was
them.
questionable, but they said he was going to be back.
Yeah, he's coming off a bye and stuff.
They said he was able to play the game he sat, so he better fucking play.
But yeah, if Watson plays, I could see Cleveland possibly winning.
All right, New Orleans, Houston. I'm going to go New Orleans because I think this is a bad game for Stroud.
Yeah, according to our sits, especially, we got to rock the Saints.
I think
Unfortunately,
it's
I'm
going to
going
be
Houston, so here we go.
That's all right.
So I got two different.
Houston winning?
Yeah.
Man, I really want Houston to win. I got Stroud. I got to go Saints.
Cool.
Yeah, Houston's playing well, but I think them and Arizona showed last week that they're still going to be two of the.
If Stroud
worst
pulls it
teams
off,
in the
though, I won't
league.
be surprised because I do think this kid's nice.
I don't know.
I
if
like
Houston's gonna be one of the
Texans. I
worst.
like the Texans team.
Yeah, maybe not the worst, but I don't know. Like Tank Dell, I think's out. Like I
He's
just
in
feel,
concussion protocol.
oh, is he?
Yeah.
I saw he was like out on one of my teams. Maybe for they to update it, but
I think Houston will still probably be like a top 15 pick, but like Arizona thinking they were going to get.
you think they'll be bottom 10?
Maybe. I could see them being bottom 10 too. I just don't think they're going to be like bottom 5. Like I don't think Arizona's going to get. Fuck, I can't talk. I don't think Arizona's going to get the 1 and 2 pick like we kind of thought at the beginning.
Right?
of the
No,
year.
I do agree with you there.
Carolina, Miami. Miami's going to fucking annihilate.
Yeah,
these
the things
dudes.
Miami's going to do to them.
I
Maybe
picked
Carolina.
Them for,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Mostert for 36.
I went Miami.
it's crazy because the Bears are like trying now, and hopefully for my fantasy team they do decent. They're just gonna get the number 1 pick because of Carolina. Those boys suck, man.
The kid with Carolina said they're looking for a legit number 1, and then DJ Moore had 3
You think
touchdowns.
that like there was something there?
What do you mean?
He's like,
You
here
think
you go,
he's
watch
seen
this
that
game.
and
Yeah, he might
went
have.
nuts?
Who you got in that game to Miami?
Oh, yeah. Miami for sure.
All right, Seattle.
This is a good
Cincy.
game.
You think Cincy's back, man?
Yeah,
Joe
Cincy's
Burrow
back.
looked good. Chase just
Where's this
finally
game
made
at?
us look
Cincy.
right.
Cincy?
Yeah. It's a tough game. Seattle's coming off a bye. They're a good team, but I do think Burrow looked like he can move. He just sucks in September. Him and A.J. Dillon, man, they just need the calendar to turn, and it's a
Start the
different
season
game.
later.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals too.
Yeah, same. Home game.
Yeah. Bengals. I mean, yeah, Bengals.
It's a tough game.
They're almost in like I feel like last game and this game is almost like a must win for them.
I got a lot of fantasy. I love a lot of fantasy players on Seattle. So
That's gonna be an exciting game.
I need a shootout in there. I've Lockett in a lot of places, DK a lot of
They got
places,
Mixon
Walker a
and-
lot of
yeah.
places. Yeah, I'm hoping for a shootout there, but I'm going to take Cincy. Indy and Jacksonville. Gardner Minshew starting again for Indy.
Yeah, it's a battle for first. Jacksonville already beat them once.
Revenge game.
Jacksonville knocked them out of the playoffs last year. Or was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago when they were really bad. I don't know, man. Jacksonville had a bounce back. I'm going to take Jacksonville.
Yeah, you know what I'm picking.
Yeah,
Jacksonville's
yeah.
like my team is like my team I'm pulling for in the AFC. So
I'm unfortunately going with Colts.
thank God.
with no Ant-Man. So no Ant-Man. Nah. Yeah,
I think Jonathan Taylor's going to be back. I know he only had a couple of carries last week, but
I don't know if they're ever giving him the ball back.
Yeah,
Zach Moss is
the
way
best.
better.
This shit's
I don't know.
wild.
I think I like the Colts in this
Give me
one,
the Jags.
especially if Minshew plays.
Mitchell is definitely playing, I believe.
Oh yeah, he is definitely playing.
Yeah.
What's the
Richard
spread on
Hilton's
that,
They're
actually?
gonna miss a couple weeks. Ridley
Jags are
finally,
only -4. I don't know.
Ridley finally came out again. My God, man.
Yeah, it was nice to see him crush.
No, it wasn't, but it's nice to know now. But it
It
wasn't
was
nice to see
nice to see
originally,
how they did it though. They were trying to get him the ball no matter what.
which they should.
End arounds, short throws instead of just sending him on the same routes.
Guarding when he's one-on-one with a safety.
I was sick when he went into concussion protocol or whatever. I was happy to see him come back.
Chicago, Minnesota. This is gonna be. Their defenses are both fucking
The game might be fire.
garbage. I think it's gonna be fun. But
I wish Jetta was playing.
oh yeah, I forgot Jetta's out.
But with that being said, give me the Vikings.
Same.
I'm gonna take the Bears.
Thank God. Yes.
Is
yes.
it Minnesota?
Yeah.
Give me the Vikings.
Oh, no, it's in Chicago. I'm sorry.
It's in Chicago.
Bear down.
I think they're letting my man
In
loose.
I don't know.
Chicago?
Vikings
Yeah, I
favorite
gotta
on the
take
road. It
Chicago.
shouldn't be a thing.
Do you
So
guys-
Without Jefferson.
I don't, especially without Jefferson.
DJ
Fuck
Moore
that.
for another 3-4 touchdowns.
I gotta take Chicago.
And the Bears have been hot. You're telling me they're home dogs
People hate the
to
Bears.
the Vikings? No, dude. Without Jetta,
They hate the Bears.
that might be the lock. That might be our survivor pick.
Go ahead. I'm taking Chicago, man. DJ Moore.
I gotta take Chicago.
Vegas versus New England. This game is going to be AIDS. This is going to be really bad.
Yeah, it's
I
bad.
almost want to just pick New England because I feel like they have to win a game.
I'm picking
But I'm
New
not
England this
going.
time.
You are going to pick New
I am
England?
picking New England.
I mean, maybe Bill Belichick just knows the inner thoughts of Josh McDaniels and he finds a way to win, but
I just can't see Belichick.
It's also Garoppolo too, the revenge game.
that shit was 13 years ago.
Oh,
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. It's time for my boy Mark to cheer
yeah,
You know
maybe
why?
Next time.
because we just watched A.J. Dillon give him work. Zeke and Ramondre Stevenson will take them to pounds out. They'll get a win.
You'll take the Patriots?
Oh yeah, I'm taking.
Who's starting? Mac Jones?
Yeah.
He's their starter.
I'm taking Patriots.
I feel like they're due for a win, but at the same time.
This is the one.
They're definitely
Vegas is the team that you're supposed to beat. Even though some teams don't do it when you bet them.
Who you
Vegas-
picking?
Fuck, man. You pick first. I gotta think.
I gotta hit you guys with the lead course. So he said, "So you're all on the Patriots." All right, give me Vegas. I got the Raiders because I'll never pick the Patriots because I told Mark they suck, and he's gonna sit there and watch them suck every week.
I legit think the Patriots are one of the worst teams in the league, man. But Vegas looks
One of the
awful
worst?
too. Yeah.
They're going through something.
It's Garoppolo revenge game, Jacoby Myers revenge game.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers,
What's their record right now? 1-1.
1-4.
2-3 for the Vegas.
Fucking Jimmy
1-4
G to
for
Jacoby all over the Patriots.
I know. I'm saying I gotta bet
With that
Jacoby.
being
Yeah,
said-
I'm gonna take the Raiders, man.
What's the line on that game?
I think the Raiders minus 7.
No way, dude. You're just talking.
The Rams and the Cardinals.
It's Raiders -3 at home to
The
the
Cardinals?
Patriots. I don't know.
Don't the
Raiders
Cardinals
be a favorite as well.
always beat
To
the
the
Rams on the road?
to the Patriots?
Yeah, it's still the
It
Patriots.
should be -7.
No way.
I'm pretty sure the Cardinals just always find a way to beat the Rams on the road. That being said, I'm gonna take the Rams.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Rams. I think Puka and Cooper Kupp and Tutu is the craziest receiving core. Kyler Williams gonna have a big game. He sucked versus the Eagles. Nothing he can do versus them. But he'll see the end zone 2 to 5 times versus Arizona.
I hope not. I'm playing him in 3 different
I'm hoping
leagues.
Keontae Ingram's back
Why?
so I can start him.
Aaron Donald will
Start
kill him.
Keontae Ingram.
No, I'm gonna have
Who you
to.
taking, Demond?
That rookie's better.
Oh, definitely give
Who?
me
DeMarcus
Stafford and the
He's a
boys.
rookie.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Who you taking, Joe?
Of who? The Rams and Cardinals.
Yeah.
Rams.
Who are you taking? You're taking Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Jets, Philly. I'm taking Jets. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take Philly on this one.
Jets, Philly. Where's that at?
Jets.
Jets.
Give me the Jets.
You gonna take the Jets?
I can see them winning. so
I'm going to
that's the
tell you
funny
why.
part.
Brees Hall is gonna do okay, right?
No,
But Garrett Wilson,
their rush defense is crazy.
it is. He's gonna do okay though.
Yeah.
Brees Hall is a different animal now. He's off
He is.
restrictions.
Is he the same beast?
But what's gonna happen is somehow, some way, Zach Wilson's gonna find Garrett Wilson for a lot
Please,
of scores.
Lord.
For a lot of scores, we've been waiting for this. All the
Please,
Garrett Wilsons.
Lord.
I traded Harry everything. Well, not everything, but I traded some.
He gave me a bunch of bums.
I traded up some shit.
What
for
did you give me? Dotson, Pearson, who?
I got you. Like, Dotson, Pearson, Cooks.
Why is Dotson so bad, bro?
What, bro?
It's not his
It
fault.
helped though.
All three
I
of them.
used that
Yeah.
to get more
Yeah,
shit.
it helped you out.
But man, this is my tag partner trying to look out for me.
I
Give me
did look
Dotson,
out though for. I
Pearson,
looked out
Cooks.
for Son.
Brandon Cooks sucks. I don't even understand that shit. Dotson.
I
Then you
traded
get-
a second for
oh,
him
you
at the
still
beginning
got
of the year.
Cooks?
I thought he was gonna
Yeah, no, he's just gonna sit on my bench.
But you turned
thought
Dotson
Cooks
into
was really
Christian
Watson.
Watson, yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
And
Where would
Pierce
you be
really
without
does
me?
still get like 8 or 9.
I don't know where you and Jake be without me when you guys going through injuries and stuff like that. I come through like, yo, I got you.
Smitty's about to doodle on them boys.
He is.
You think so?
Yeah.
I hope
13 for
Garrett.
175, 2 touchdowns.
What did
The
Olave?
Jets gonna
Olave
lock
didn't
up,
get
bro.
anything this week,
They're
right?
like on
Huh?
AJ.
Olave didn't do anything this week, did he?
He got
scored.
9 though.
He scored.
I need Watson or Wilson really bad, man.
So I got the
Why? 'Cause
Jets beating
Kamara
the
looking
Eagles.
good.
Oh, you got both undefeateds going
I'm not
down
worried
this
about
week.
Kamara.
Yeah.
You're not worried about Kamara?
I am. That motherfucker does everything.
I know.
Kyler
You think
Williams
you're
will,
not worried about Kamara?
Kyler Williams will
I
have a
gotta
5-touchdown game, though.
Just
I got to stick to my. I'm a
you
little,
guys. What do you guys call it?
I'm a little worried.
Sits and starts. Go look at Kamara's schedule.
I know.
Oh my god. And then go take
That's
a look
why
at
Olave-
Brees.
Olave
There's
hasn't
two
did
people I
nothing since he
targeted
came
in
back,
in
though. That's
Aaron's
weird.
league. It's Brees Hall. I needed to have him, and he's finally off restrictions, so I'm super excited. But Kamara and Brees Hall, I needed those guys. But I didn't want to take Kamara while he was hurt. So I waited for him to get healthy and immediately.
You mean suspended?
Yeah, suspended.
Same thing, though.
I
it's
waited
even
for
better
him.
because he is healthy. You're just waiting for him to come back.
Waited for him to come back, and
that arthritis.
I blitzed Milk with a bunch of offers till I could finally get him. I gave him Debo and Romeo Dobbs. Because I'm willing.
Just Kamara?
Oh, my God, yes.
But you have Kamara in Aaron's league?
Oh, yes. I told you, once I made that bet, I told you I was going to go get him. He
Would
had
you give
21 doing nothing.
Well, you gave him Dobbs and Debo?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you robbed that man blind.
Had to.
Because Debo, no lie, when that team is healthy, he's really capped at what he can do.
Yeah, they don't really need him.
And then Dobbs really, Watson's first game off restrictions, Dobbs did nothing. One catch on like 3 seconds.
I just think Love sucked yesterday. So.
He did, and Watson still got 100 yards, or damn near
Yeah,
100.
but he got 80 of them on
I
one
know,
play.
but Dobbs can't do that. So it's nice that Watson can.
But
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong too.
But
Yeah,
I really need
just something that doesn't happen often.
to suck.
2 early running backs that I wanted to have a little bit later in drafts that I didn't get. I ended up getting them.
I had Kamara last year in my 16-man league, and like he put up numbers, but it was so ugly.
He's got Derek Carr now, though.
You see what Jacobs did with Carr?
Yeah.
Please tell Harry, just tell him the stats of the first game. This is why I went to go get Kamara.
I hate it. It's
33
bullshit.
yards.
Yeah,
He
like
had
Eckler.
80 total yards, and he got 21 points and didn't have a touchdown.
Did he have 80
21.
yards?
He had
less.
like 30 receiving and like 50 rushing.
Oh, that was.
I know he had like 12 for
Had 21
33
points.
Yeah, it's
13.
bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I'll never. I don't care how we look at it.
I think he
want
broke
that.
records.
Oh, yeah.
I think he has the least amount of yards. I'm pretty sure the least amount of yards on 13 catches ever was like 70, and he had 40 less than that.
He probably had the most fantasy points in history with the least amount of yards.
Yeah, 100%. It's bullshit.
Like
Without touchdowns, obviously.
he would suck in a non-PPR, but in PPR, I just need him.
All right, Sunday Night Football, boys.
Buffalo is gonna.
Dable revenge.
No.
Bill's revenge game?
Breeder revenge. Tyrod revenge.
They should start.
Oh my God!
They should
Tyrod
start Tyrod.
plays.
Tyrod's not coming
I'll
in.
change my
They
answer.
should start Tyrod will come in because they're gonna be down by 30 points. Tyrod is better than Danny Dimes. I don't care. You guys can all call me stupid.
I'm not going to call you that. That guy
You guys
sucks.
did at fucking Kelly's.
Oh, yeah, I won't call it to you again, though.
Tyrod Taylor is better than Danny
Dale
Dimes.
Jones stinks.
That dude is a bum.
I like watching Dale Jones because his
This
faces
guy
make me
called
laugh.
out Brock Purdy for a second.
And then you're saying Tyrod's better than Danny Jones.
That shit's more acceptable.
Well, Danny Jones,
not.
he
it
sucks.
is, though. Dale Jones sucks. You see his face when he was playing
If you would have asked me Daniel Jones or Purdy before Purdy even made a start, I probably would have said Purdy. Daniel
Andrew
Jones
Luck,
sucks.
entire career, he's sacked for 174 times. Daniel Dimes, 177.
Wow. Yeah, so maybe it's just not his fault.
It's,
No,
it's
he holds
not.
on to
This
the
dude has
ball.
never had a good offensive line.
Yeah.
Not
Neither has
once.
Josh Allen, bro.
Oh, I don't want to hear
I know. I'm just saying. He
But
sucks.
you really, we can't compare
We
people.
can't compare him. But
And,
I'm just
and
saying
I also
he's
want
not-
you guys to realize, what did he have? A little bit of Odell. He hasn't had a real receiver.
Yeah, that's fair. He really don't have a good team.
I mean,
Slayton.
don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
he
They
sucks.
probably got something in
got
Hyatt, but
Shepard.
whatever they're doing, they're
Horrible.
not using him at all.
Hyatt.
Don't use him.
They don't use him at all.
Wandell, they started to.
Yeah, you got to use Waller, Wandell, and Hyatt need to be the base of that offense. Like Slayton and fucking
They keep
Shepard
bringing
got to
in
stop being
Paris
on the field.
Campbell,
Yeah,
giving
Paris
him-
Campbell, get him off the field.
I see Paris Campbell catch 7 balls for 29 yards.
Yeah, get those dudes off the field. And Barkley's got to play because their running backs suck.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man.
But the Bills are going to win no matter who they use, what running backs play, what offensive line shows up. Buffalo by 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same.
Big bounce back game.
Who you got, Damon?
And,
The Bills game.
oh, Buffalo. You got your win by a lot. Gabe Davis going off. James Cook.
He
going
actually
off.
did have 100 yards this week. By
Cool.
the way, Gabe Davis.
I said that.
No, I know, but remember, I was like, he's got to be close to 100 yards. He had 35 yards.
Oh, that was
I
hilarious.
thought I swear I saw that dude catch more, and he only had one catch. But whatever.
It was when I faced Joey had one catch. You were like, he had like 6 for 100.
I
Like,
thought he
what the
did, man.
fuck?
I don't know what I must have been drunk. Or
Monday
something.
night should be a banger. Kellen Moore revenge game.
You think Chargers get it done?
No.
Think Dallas wins?
I think the Chargers are good, but you got a team who don't know how to win, and that's what the Chargers do. And I think Dallas will bounce back, and they'll be on Herbert's ass.
Yeah, give me all their
Chargers.
Should be a good
stars.
game though.
Should be a really good game.
I think Pollard's
Unless-
gonna have a big game.
Unless they're like messing with us again and promising us a good game. It looks like a good game, but it's just trash.
If the Chargers win, I won't be surprised though. It's not like I think it's a lock, but I do think Dallas is better. They're gonna fill the stadium with Cowboy fans. It's almost gonna just be a West Coast home game for
That's
them.
how Vegas was.
Yeah, so
I hate that Vegas has a team. Yeah, I'm gonna take Dallas too. I think Chargers defense is fucking god awful. Hopefully Brandon Cooks can actually get some targets now. I thought he'd be a good bench guy. He's just the worst.
I can't believe how bad Brandon Cooks is.
I don't. Yeah.
But also, it's Dak. Like
Yeah, but
Sean
usually-
McCoy said, Dak's ass.
But even if he's ass, he usually supports good fantasy options.
I
Like
know.
when he had Cooper was nice. Who was the number 2? Wait, Cooper. Why the fuck am I blanking? Gallup was, and then he got hurt.
Wait, Amari Cooper, you said?
Yeah, when Cooper was there, who was the other guy?
It
The last
was
year they had the CD and Cooper played together,
CD Cooper.
and CD had a decent rookie
And
year.
Gallup.
Like usually he.
Oh, Cedric Wilson.
No, that wasn't the number 2 though, was it?
Cedric Wilson was killing for him.
Either way,
The dude
he
who plays for
usually
Miami?
he
right now?
usually yeah he
Yeah.
usually gets. Fucking Noah Brown was doing good last year. Like usually he gets people the ball, and Cooks just ain't getting targets.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas though. I think they're a more complete team. I think they need to show up. Like if they want to be considered Super Bowl contenders, they got to win this game after getting embarrassed by another Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the Cowboys. What about you?
Who'd you
Jay?
take?
Cowboys.
You ain't got nothing to say about it. Just
Revenge game. Or not revenge game.
Bounce back.
Bounce back game.
Who you taking them on?
For
Dallas Chargers.
Dallas.
yeah, well,
All right, peace.
hopefully it's a better week. We don't see fucking a bunch of elite players get hurt like we did this week. What is it? James Conner, Matt Milano, Justin Jefferson. Khalil Herbert's not elite, but he's a guy most people were starting in fantasy. He's out. There's some more people too. It was a fucking bloodbath this Sunday.
Yeah, it was shitty.
Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Yo, is Mike Evans still out?
I'm not sure.
They haven't announced whether he's gonna play or
Right,
not.
he's still got a cute next
I
week,
really
man.
need him to play, but
Just you.
the Braves look like they're gonna choke away. They look like they were like the
They came
favorites.
back, though.
Did they come back?
Yeah.
I just saw that they were down like 6-0 and
They were
lost
out
the first
4-0
game.
and came back. It's 1-1 now.
It is 1-1?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dodgers, though, are down 2-0.
Yeah, I don't watch enough baseball.
Yeah.
Houston, though?
They're winning.
Eckler told reporters
4-6.
there's a 99% chance that he plays on Monday Night Football.
Eckler?
did?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's huge for them.
He said 99.
that's what he said. Whether he's lying or not, who knows?
Who's playing
Basketball
who's
start
playing Ken in there?
preseason.
Me.
Are you playing Ken in there?
What?
Damn, he gets that
He
good.
wants Mark Andrews. I'm about to ask him for like Rashad White and something.
Eckler.
And Eckler.
All right, basketball starts next week, 2 weeks. Preseason is happening. right
Preseason
now.
starting now.
What is it, 2 weeks then?
Yeah, 2
Oh, wait,
weeks.
we
Our
got a
draft
basketball
tonight.
draft today?
Yeah.
Draft tonight for Harry's Basketball League. There will be some content moving forward. Hockey starts tonight,
Yep.
which I'm going to try and watch more of this year. I only watched Sabres last year, but I'm going to try and watch
Are
more
you guys
teams
gonna
this
do
year.
all your podcasts about all the sports?
We usually stick to basketball and baseball or football. They talk about baseball and hockey a little bit, but I don't really watch either because baseball's mad boring to me now. But I'm trying to get into hockey. Hockey's mad fun. It's just I wasn't letting the Sabres fucking pee on my parade when the Bills finally got good. I'm gonna watch the games tonight though. It was kind of annoying seeing Jack Eichel with the Stanley Cup at the game yesterday.
How come you guys
Yeah.
don't wear more TrapNerd gear?
I gotta get some more honestly.
Yeah, too.
I had mostly hoodies and it was summer, so I didn't wear them.
You got me some 2X shit.
I'm not shopping for you guys, man. I'm sorry. You guys
Okay.
can hit him up.
That's wild.
I'm not your mama's.
That's wild.
All right. Anything you want to talk about the fantasy basketball league, or we're just gonna
Now we'll just recap it next week.
just recap it next week? I'm just giving away $150. I
taking-
suck at
I'll be
fantasy
taking
basketball.
Cat the
Yeah,
first round.
I'm giving away $150. Too.
I'm mad. I've only done it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know if I ever even made the playoffs.
Stop
because,
sucking.
I don't. I just.
It's not easy.
It's not. It's
I don't know.
not.
I don't know how you guys are so good at it. I really don't.
It's like different
I really
logic.
pray and dream to be as good as like Russ at fantasy basketball. He likes all the guys I like, and then finds other guys I never even heard of and
Yeah,
wins.
and then his friends in it now. I'm real curious how this dude already paid him shit. He's dead ass.
The only thing I don't like fantasy basketball, fantasy baseball because of like the pickups. It's just like you draft your team and then like these motherfuckers look like I don't have time to look at every single game schedule for the whole week. And you play a guy like Russ, and this dude will have a guy on his team for one day, and like he never has empty spots.
Yeah, he knows
He
how to fill.
nev-
his
and
lineup.
it's
that's one of the keys is managing your moves and filling your
just
Thursdays.
The
and
20
shit.
minutes before you get on Warzone, you just look at the
Are you good?
How Joe turned? Joe
What have you
looked
done
straight
in
ahead of him
fantasy
and was like,
What have you done in fantasy basketball? No, I'm asking.
What have you done?
Nothing.
All right, so what are you talking
That's
about?
why when he was
even
talking, I
to
wasn't
you.
giving him no
I
advice.
wasn't even talking to you.
Yo, I wasn't giving him no advice because when he was talking, I'm sitting there like, yeah, I'm giving away $150 too. You're telling him like you're a 2-time champ. You should be listening to Harry.
I just said before he gets on Warzone, he should look. He said it's too hard to set a schedule for a week.
No, but the thing is,
talking about,
the
dude?
thing is Russ definitely doesn't do it day by day. Russ will like look at the whole week's schedule, and then go and add people, and it's like that. I don't.
Like, Russ beat me the championship last
Yeah,
year.
Milk tries to do that too. Milk will tell me, he'll be like, oh yeah, I looked at this guy, he's playing all the way in February. I'm
No,
like,
Milk's real good with that shit.
I'm
He's got
like,
like a
what?
website he gave me. It shows like their whole grid of like how many games they play per week. So he'll start making trades if he knows he's going to make the
yeah, for
playoffs.
the playoffs
So he can have
already.
more guys in the playoffs. Like it's
Milk's smarter.
a lot
than
of strategy to it. But
Yeah, it's just way less.
I think it's
drafting and
because
more-
it's so many games. I think because football, I know by the back of my hand. There's not really much I really don't know about football. Like you can get into a defensive league and be good, but there's so many games, so many players.
Yeah, it's.
He was talking to him crazy though.
How? I just
Like,
said,
yo, don't even like a war zone. I've won a couple of championships.
If you were more dedicated,
You're
too busy saving a Sheikah Island.
What are you talking about? It's too hard to set a lineup for a week.
It's not setting the lineups. No, I set the lineups fine. It's
You
the
should
it's
just
like
look. It takes 10 minutes
setting the lineups does. That's not what I'm talking
to
about.
find a guy.
I'm talking.
No, he's talking finding the right guys.
Watch. Go try to set your set your lineup, and then go look for like pickups as the week goes on. All the good players will be gone, and then
Yeah.
they'll come right back because they don't have a game the next day. This dude Russ, I don't even know who he is, but this man just like doing the math, like Milk said, they're going on websites and shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
they go the
I don't.
extra mile.
I
will
don't
give
have
it to
time
them.
for
They
that.
go the extra mile. I just won't do it. I don't think. I guess I just don't want to defend my $150.
all right, peace.
Yeah, we got stuff to do before the draft. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks, Devon, for coming on.
Thank you,
It's
Devon.
been fun. Thanks you guys for having me. Especially Joe, man.
TrapNerd Sports everywhere. Go follow us. Go subscribe. Go listen. And appreciate it. Peace out.
Peace.
Deuce.